What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you an all-22 session between the matchup of my Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers that ended yesterday. Tough game, tough loss by my Falcons, man. Sloppy loss. But I will be talking throughout this video. This video is going to be on a loop, so the actual clips I handpicked for this video is only probably like 15 plus clips, but it's only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. So it will be on a loop. I will be talking for most of the video. If you don't want to hear my voice at all, mute the video, just watch the film. I have no problem with that. But the ones who want to hear what I have to say about it, just turn me up, So let's get into it, guys. So these are just some hand-picked plays that I thought were very important. I could have added more easily, but they, and I might add the whole game up here or something like that if y'all guys want me to. The kind of time constraints, I have a job, family, all the good stuff, but kids have practices and stuff like that. But when I can, the weeks that I can, I will do, 2, 3, and but I will try to definitely push out my Falcons because that's my favorite team. But let's get into it, guys. As you see, as I've been talking, the plays have still been going on. But, I just was really, I was really overrating. I was overrating the Falcons, but underrating chemistry. And that's something that I had to learn talking to some other Falcons fans. Like I said before, I'm always non-biased, but as I said in my preview video, I thought we would beat this team no problem. I wasn't scared of Justin Fields. I wasn't scared of none of these guys. We have the bigger name players. Justin Simmons, Jesse Bates, all-star DBs. AJ Terrell just got paid. All-star corner, not all-star, but Pro Bowl style cornerback. Pro Bowl caliber cornerback. But the chemistry wasn't quite there, and it shows on film. Our offensive line, they were a disaster. They were getting bullied. And the funny thing is, as I said before, I like the Falcons, but if you follow my channel or just see my channel in the past, I don't just cover one team. So when I do videos, people think I'm a fan of certain teams because I'm speaking well of them. I speak well of the Dolphins. I speak well of the certain teams here and there in certain videos, and people think, oh no, you're a Jags fan. Oh no, you're a Cowboys fan. No, I'm a Falcons fan. I just talk. I'm just a fan in general. I talk about all teams, but my team is the Falcons. But I say that to say the Pittsburgh Steelers, they've been on my list of A-plus drafts the last 2 years. Especially the year before, 2023, when they drafted Keanu Benton and Joey Porter Jr., Joey Porter Jr., Keanu Benton, those two guys, they headlined the draft for the 2023 draft. I loved the whole lot. I gave it an A-plus grade. And I think, seeing those guys, some of those guys, plus more, Adams, my Travis Adams performed very well. Obviously you have guys like T.J. Watt, Peyton Wilson played fairly well. So just seeing the young guys step up, including some of the veterans too, for the Pittsburgh Steelers was kind of good to see, I guess, against my team because I was speaking highly of their young guys the last couple of years, and some of those guys did perform very well. But going back to us, the Falcons-centered video, our offensive line was disgusting. And you see some of these plays here, like they just multiple guys got through. Multiple guys. It's not just one, not just two, sometimes three. Three guys got through, and it's not a screen pass. It's like everybody just lost. So with Kirk coming out the Achilles, plus Kirk not an athletic quarterback anyways, he has nowhere to go. He's stuck. And going back and going on, staying on top and going back to I can talk right now. Going to Kirk Cousins, you have Kirk Cousins there who didn't play none of the offseason. He's played sparingly during the spring/summer, not as much as I thought he should have, and it makes me wonder. And I got pointed out to this on social media on X/Twitter that some fellow Falcons fans saw in their film reviews, or they were just showing me stuff that some of these plays Kirk Cousins wasn't playing off his back foot, all the way. He wasn't getting that much torque and much power as he normally would playing off that back foot. And I saw it a little bit here and there, but at the same time, our line gave him no help. T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith was on his bumper all game long, from start to literally the finish with a game-winning sack or game-sealing sack for T.J. Watt. So they were on him all game long. So it's like I get it. I see it here and there, some of these spots, especially the interceptions. I think he just panicked. You know as a quarterback who you're going up against. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, all those guys, you don't have much time. So you see his two interceptions both times, especially during the first one. He did a great job in looking off his reads. He looked at read one on the right hand side. It was a little curl route. He looked all the way left pocket, so he couldn't have, throw it out of bounds. That would have been a grounding penalty. But it's like you can't just blindly throw it, Kurt. You're not in Minnesota. We're not having that. And we also have Michael Porter. I call him Michael Porter Jr. We have MPJ Michael Penix Jr. waiting the wings. So it's like if you can't do it, Kirk, I'd rather throw out Penix and we'll trade you or let you walk or something. Like I'm not tripping on it. So Kirk has to play better. Kirk cannot do what he did these next couple weeks versus what he did with the Steelers. He just can't do that. Blindly throwing stuff like, bro, there was no way in the world, both those interceptions, you saw even a sliver of a Falcons jersey wide open. You didn't see that. It was two Steelers on both of those guys on both those respective interceptions. So I was like, I don't know what Kirk is doing, but was it the fear of getting hurt again? Was it the fear of the Steelers' defense? Was it the fear of the bad offensive line? I don't know. But I did not love what I saw from Kirk Cousins. And going to the offense as a whole, I understand. I'm not a fool. I understand we got to get the ball out fast, quick, and in a hurry. But I would have loved a little more deep shots. Like, as I said, I know it's tough because you have wax screaming down your neck every time you snap the ball. I get it. But leaving someone in to help, Pitts, bringing in Tyler Algier to help if you need to be, I would have loved to get a couple more deep shots to a guy like Darnell Mooney, who's a deep ball king, very underrated player we added this offseason from Chicago Bears. I would have loved to get him a shot or two down the field more than what he got. So we got Ray McLeod involved, which is cool. But I would love to see more of Darnell Mooney getting some of the plays as well. He was brought in on a nice contract to do just that. So, but going on to the defense now. Our defense wasn't terrible. Fields hurt us. George Pickens murked us. Jeez Louise, that joker George Pickens, he ate AJ Terrell up for dinner in man-on-man coverage. It wasn't too many plays. They were on him one-on-one, but when Terrell was, he got punished for sure. Simmons in zone coverage with Pat Frymouth got worked on once or twice. Jesse Bates and Terrell got worked on. It's really Bates because Bates had the deep coverage there. You see one of these plays here. It's to the right hand side, like a little outpost to the sideline. Fields through and Bates just wasn't ready for it. Bates got turned inside out. It was clearly zone coverage, and Bates wasn't ready. And Pickens just, dog, 5-finger licking, like he went crazy on us, dog. He definitely ate 6 catches, 80+ yards, and most of those came from 2 plays. One was a 33-yard play, and one was a 40-yard play. So that's 73 yards right there by itself. So he played fairly well against our star DB players. And, I just want more of AJ Terrell. I really do. I said it this offseason. I was begging for a pass rush. I was begging for a corner. And you had Stephon Gilmore, who I know who's older. I know you had some other guys as well. But I even said during the draft process, I wouldn't have mind going corner for our first pick. We could have got Quinyon Mitchell. We could have got, whoever was involved, Tergon Arnold. We could have got some of those guys. And I'm not mad at getting Michael Penix Jr. I love the move. I said it after the fact. I still like it. I had no problem with it. But I wouldn't have mind going with corner because last year Terrell wasn't great either. He was good, not great. He was last great in 2022. So I want to see a little more corner additions this offseason, via trade or just trade free agency or via the draft, and we didn't really upgrade that spot at all, in my opinion. We did good at the safety spot. Simmons is there, Bates is there, but both, got to get some chemistry going on. Simmons, new to the team, just got the team a couple weeks ago, and you saw it in coverage a couple times, kind of hesitated. I think Simmons in a couple weeks will make plays he didn't make I have one on this list here on this little run through here. We're watching Simmons. What was it? Simmons was on the zone coverage with Pat Fryermuth. And normally, I would expect, seeing how it played out, Simmons could have tipped that ball or got a pick six. He baited Fields correctly. He just hesitated and kind of second guessed himself in his zone coverage for some weird reason. But he had it. He could have jumped that route and we had a pick six or at least bat the ball down. But like I said, it didn't quite happen. Pat Fryermuth got the catch, gained a couple yards, stuff like that. So I'm not overly concerned. We have a tough schedule for the next couple weeks. Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, and I believe the Saints after that, and then the Bucks or something like that, or some order. I know for sure the Eagles and Chiefs are back to back. Then I think maybe the Bucks then Saints or Saints then Bucks, whatever. But we have a tough 4-game stretch ahead of us. So we need to come out with at least two of those, at least two. I would love to upset either the Eagles or the Chiefs. I would think, and it sounds crazy, and I said this during the offseason, I think the Chiefs can be had. I think they might come in lollygagging versus us, and I think we can beat them in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. The Eagles, I think we're going to lose that game, no doubt about it. A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, the running game, the good receivers, I think we're in trouble there. But the Chiefs, I know it's Pat Mahomes. It sounds crazy, but I think we can have them. I really do. I really, really do. But we'll see. We'll see how everything pans out. But this All 22 film, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section what team, what game do you want next. A lot of entertaining games yesterday. Colts and Texans could be a good one. Titans and Bears, not really. That was a wild game. Cardinals and Bills could be a good one. But let me know, guys, and I will see you guys next time.